Hi beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Neze. If this is your first time coming across me, my channel, my video, I hope you like it enough to want to stick around and subscribe. And to my loyal subscribers, thank you so much for rocking it with me. I love you guys so much. So today I'm going to talk about the second part of leveling up in your 20s. I have the first part of this video linked in the description box, so check it out. I did share a lot, and I'm going to share a lot on today's video, so stick around. As someone who's been there and done that, let me tell you, you're looking at probably some of the best years of your life. So how can you level up? How can you make sure that you're not wasting this very special time in your life? So the first point of this second part will be for you to learn to manifest abundance. So your abundance mindset is something that you have to learn or cultivate in your 20s. Abundance is you knowing that you will be fine. Is you knowing that you will have more than enough. Is you telling yourself that you will be more than okay, more than provided for, more than cared for, more than loved. That everything you want in life, you're going to get. So cultivating that abundance mindset early in your 20s will keep you from living in strife or in lack. And lack is not just, the things that you have or don't have, is in the mind. So if you are living life thinking that, oh my God, I'm not going to have money, I'm not going to meet the love of my life, I'm not going to have kids, I'm not going to have a good career, I'm not going to have my health, you're manifesting those things. So you're putting those things out in the atmosphere, you're putting those things out in the world. Those are negative energies. So that's what you're putting out because you're afraid or you're worried, or maybe someone else's experience has made you to think that maybe that's how your life is going to be. Don't think like that. Manifest abundance. So it's very important. I read this book, The Secret, very early in my life, and it taught me the power of your thoughts and manifesting what you want your life to be. To do that in my 20s. You do that. Manifest abundance. Tell yourself that you will be okay. That you will have everything that you want, that life that you desire, that you will have it. And I'm not just saying manifest and then go lie down and don't do anything about, working towards it. No, manifest, but be about it and go put in the work. Be about that life and see all your dreams come true. So it's very important that you learn how to manifest in your 20s, how to manifest that abundance mindset, how to manifest that life that you believe or that you desire. It's very important to learn it very early in your life, so that when you start to experience life later as you get older, I know you feel like you're old, but you're not. You really aren't. So as you get older and you start to experience life and the strife that comes with life, you're already conditioned. Your mind is already trained to know that you're going to be okay. That's the key to learning the abundance mindset. It's not abracadabra, it's not magic, it's not self-deceit. No, it's training your mind to know that no matter what you go through, you're going to be fine. You're going to have more than enough. You're going to, be more than provided for. So projecting those things into the atmosphere, learn it early in your 20s and let it stick with you throughout life. Second thing you will do to level up in your 20s is to travel. If you don't have any kids, if you don't have anything tying you down, you literally don't have any baggage, so you will get up and you will move, travel. Don't keep yourself confined in your small space. And you may say, yeah, I don't have the money. You probably don't, because you're a young adult, right? You're not a teenager anymore, but you're not really grown, or you're a young adult, so you might not have that liquidity to travel or to do all sorts of things. You might live in a country where your passport doesn't even allow you to travel and explore the world like that. So it's not just about money, it's also the ability to do it. Two things, right? Yeah, but we are living in an abundance mindset. That means that if you can take a road trip with your friends, that qualifies as travel. You could travel within your area, go out and see. It's so important that you explore this part of your life of traveling, exploring, seeing without baggage. Because when those things come, when life, when you get to that point in your life where you have kids and you have a partner, you have serious career responsibilities, that you cannot just up and leave. You can't just say, yeah, I'm going to see my friend in the next city, or I'm just going to go explore that city next week, because you have so many logistics you have to put in place for you to be able to do that. So why don't you do it now? Why don't you do it now? The little way, the way you can, in big ways, you can. I see people who take personal trips in their 20s, and I admire it so much. I didn't do that. I got to travel with my friends locally within Nigeria, and I got to take a few trips, one trip with my mom, internationally. That was it. I didn't explore that part of me because I was afraid. And it wasn't just about the money. It's not just something that came to my mind that I should do. Like, it's more like, let me go to school, get a job and all that. I didn't think of how beautiful it is to explore that part of yourself. So I'm telling you right now to do it. And if it's not you doing it and just, going and blowing your budget and taking a big trip, no, I'm not saying go and throw your money away. I'm saying explore your travel options. Learn how to explore your travel options the way that you can afford. If it's local travel within your country, if it's local travel within your state or province, just go and see the world as much as you can, because when life happens or when your responsibilities are much, you will not be able to just up and leave, and then you start to regret, like me, why you didn't do it. So travel. And when I see people, like young people, doing all those things right now, I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Do it, because there'll be a time when you'll be like, I wish I did it. Don't be like me. The third way to level up in your 20s is to not be obsessed about other people's lives. What other people are doing or not doing is none of your business, really. Because of social media, we spend so much time sitting down and just examining and re-examining other people's lives, thinking we are better than them, thinking they are better than us, just being all obsessive about other people's business. Let that not be you in your 20s, because whatever you're seeing out there that people post or share is controlled content. They are controlling their narrative. So why are you sitting down wasting so much time obsessing about other people's lives instead of you to develop yourself and grow and spend that important time doing other things that will better yourself? So stop obsessing over other people's lives. Stop obsessing over what you think other people are doing or not doing, and go be about it. Go do. Don't sit down and just watch and be on your cell phone, checking and seeing what other people are doing, gossiping with your friends, sharing tea, enjoying yourself. You think you're having fun, but you're not. You're just wasting precious time. This is not the time for it. This is time for you to go out there and develop yourself and lay the foundation for the life that you want to have. Another thing with obsessing over other people is that you think, you're so young, you're literally very young, and you probably don't have the means and the liquidity, the finances to do some of those things that you're seeing other people doing. So you see a 45-year-old woman who has a Gucci bag or a Chanel bag, or is living her best life and traveling, and you're 21 years old and you're just comparing yourself to this person and you're stressing so much. This is someone that has grinded, has hustled, has worked for 20 plus years. Why are you sitting down there so to go walk and go be, so that you can live that life that you want to live in your future? So that's the danger in doing that. So stop obsessing over people's lives and learn to live your own life and be about your own life and be about self-improvement and doing what's best for you. So don't fall into the trap of obsessing over other people, of self-comparison with other people in your 20s. It's not going to help you level up. That's not what we're doing here, sis. So don't be about that. Okay? The fourth way to level up in your 20s is to not be worried about what other people think about you. What other people think about you is really none of your business. It's their business, not yours. I know being so young, it might be hard for you to emancipate yourself from that mental slavery. But do it now and do it early, because you're going to need it in your future. Emancipate yourself from what other people think about you. It's none of your business. You know what I tell myself? How did I get to this point? I said, everybody's going to die. We're all going to die. I'm living on borrowed time. They're living on borrowed time. So am I going to spend my borrowed time worried about what someone else is doing in their borrowed time? No, I'm not going to do that. So don't do that. Remind yourself that everybody is living on borrowed time, and just say screw it and go do what you want to do with your life. Okay? As long as you're not breaking any rules, you're not breaking any laws, you're not hurting anybody. Don't be too worried about what other people think. Most people don't even think too much about you. You think that they're just sitting down in their homes and obsessing up. They are not. They have things that they're worried about. So don't spend your 20s keeping yourself in a box of what people think about you. We're all going to die, okay? So go and live the life that you want to live. The fifth and final tip for this series of leveling up in your 20s will be learn to love the company of yourself. Love is amazing. Romantic relationships are good. Friendships make the world go round. But you see, what cannot be quantified is loving yourself and your own company. Among other things, when the world is quiet, are you happy with yourself? Can you spend time with yourself? Can you stay in your home and just watch movies and read a book and just chill with yourself? Do you always have the need to be in the company of other people? That's not the way to level up in your 20s. You have to learn how to enjoy your own company. You have to learn how to spend time in your own company and do the things that you want to do by yourself and with yourself. Go out by yourself. Take yourself on a movie date. You know, because there will be a time where you might not be able to do those things anymore because you have little people following you up and down. So spend this time now to enjoy the company of your own self. It's very important because it means that you cannot be where you're not wanted. Why can't you be where you're not wanted? Because you can go be by yourself. So if you feel a certain vibe from anybody or from people, you can just withdraw yourself and go spend time with yourself. So yes, having people in your life is fantastic, but it's more important that you learn to love your own company. If you watched up to this point, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you get to stick around and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to start the 30s series, and I'm honestly so excited because I love my 30s and I cannot wait to share ways to level up in your 30s. See you in my next video. Ciao, Bella. Mwah.